Hi, this is John with Bank Account Bonus Central, and today's video is all about the Chase Freedom Unlimited. They have a really cool offer. Normally a Chase Freedom Unlimited is 1.5% cash back, but now it has turned into the Infinite Loop Unlimited. It is a 3% cashback card. So this is a cashback card. I call it Infinite Loop credit card. It is a phenomenal offer for this Infinite Loop credit card. Before I jump into too many details, I do have a quick disclaimer. So I am a customer of Chase. I'm not affiliated by them. I'm not endorsed by them. This is my own personal review for informational purposes only. The information in this video is current as of time recording. Use this information is at your own risk. Does not mean that you're going to get approved. This is called fishing and not catching, and as is everything in life, your mileage may vary. So these videos are very profitable. I do have a $4 million goal for the year 2024. I want to see at least 1,000 people make at least $4,000 off these videos. If you can appreciate profitable content like this, do me a favor, hit this video with a huge thumbs up. Appreciate that. All right, so two quick plugs before I jump in. Groundfloor is all about making money from people fixing and flipping homes. You put some money in, they do all the work, you get the profit. That fixing and flipping homes is still a thing. It's still very profitable. You can see here there's a property in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's a C-rated property paying out 14%, and the original loan amount was $168,000, and as you can see in 2 days it's down to $6,000 left. So I personally have $100 into this one, so if you want to join me in this property, then you better get it fast. All right, so this property was originally bought for $115,000, which is really cheap. The flipper put in $18,700. Groundfloor put in $168,000, and it's supposed to sell for around $245,000. If it sells for $245,000, then everybody gets 14%. If it sells for more, then you get more. So they do pay out more on a occasional basis, which is really nice. Groundfloor gave me a custom link, BABC Bank Account Bonus Central 2024. Here's a QR code, link in the description box down below, or you could always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com. I recently had an hour-long interview with Brian Daly, who is the CEO of Groundfloor. Can't wait to share that with y'all. Some interesting, amazing video. Second plug is Laurel Road. They have a really sweet up to $200 one-day checking account bonus or savings account bonus. You put money in for 1 day, you can make up to $200. So link to that video is up here. And here is the correct referral link on this. The old referral link, and the new one looked rather similar, so my bad. I'll just put the new link here. All right, so moving along. So it's no secret that I am a huge fan of profiting from credit cards. So often, we talk about bank account bonuses, and then you run into this thing called checks where you get denied, and that's no fun. So that's when you want to start playing with other things that are profitable and don't have anything to do with checks, such as credit cards and the Infinite Loop or brokerage account bonuses and stuff like that. So there's always different ways to make money. If you get, the doors shut one place, the windows open somewhere else to make money. Chase has some of the best credit cards available, bar none. And by best, I mean most profitable, because what's the point of getting credit cards besides making money off of them? So Chase has this thing called 524, where if you have 5 or more new personal credit cards in the past 24 months, they most likely will not approve you. So if you are considering getting a credit card that's not from Chase, make sure you're getting at least $500 in value from it. Buddy of mine from Las Vegas, he would have been able to get an ink card, but he got 2 city cards, and they ended up not being anywhere near as profitable because they gave him like $1,000 limit on one and a $3,000 limit on the other one. It's like, man, why did I do that? So, well, I don't know, but make sure you get at least $500 in value from cards that are not Chase. If you are under 524, I'd first consider the ink cards, which I just mentioned. So just recently made a video. It's a half an hour long, but it is filled with all sorts of profitable content. How to increase your credit limit for the Chase ink cards. I personally went from $10,000 to $42,400. So link to that video is up here. Check that out. All right, in that video, Doug, he pointed out something. He asked me a question, sent me an email, so I included it here. So Doug said, in the video, you mentioned redundancy. What other cards are you using for this? Because I do this thing called the Infinite Loop, where you can open up different accounts, such as CDs, and you can fund those using a credit card, and it goes through as a purchase, meaning you get credit card points back, and those credit card points are tax free because they're considered rebates, similar to a coupon. There's no taxes on coupons. If you have interest from a bank account or if you have dividends from a stock, those are taxable. Rebates are not taxable. Last month, in the month of June, I made almost $2,000 in tax-free money off my Ink Premier card, and I was talking about that in the video. But I said, hey, what if this Ink Premier stops working for this? Well, you got to have redundancy. What other cards are you using for this? Chase Freedom cards are awesome for the Infinite Loop. I called it the Chase Infinite Loop Unlimited. So there's my referral link for this, QR code, link in the description box down below, or you could always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com to get a fresh Freedom link. So here is what it looks like when you click the link. So Chase Infinite Loop Unlimited. Normally, let me move me. Okay, so normally this card is 1.5% cash back on everything. That's its superpower. But here you can clearly see that it's 3%, which is phenomenal. Normally it's 5% on travel through their portal. Now it's 6.5%. Through drugstore purchases, normally 3%. It's 4.5%, which is nice. Dining, 3% is now 4.5%. There is a limit to that. It's up to $20,000 spent your first year. That's 4 CDs for me. I can do that in 10 minutes. Up to $300 in cash back. So instead of $200 cash back, now it's up to $300. This product, you can only, basically, they got half of the Sapphire rule. The Sapphire rule is you can get one of these cards every 48 months, but the Ink rule is every 24 months. And all these cards count as the same thing. So if you get Ink Unlimited, you got to wait 24 months to get a Freedom Flex or a Rise or a Slate. So there's that. So here's the superpower for this card on how to profit from it, how I definitely plan on profiting really, really nicely from this card. It has 0%. Not only does it have the 3%, it has 0% for up to 15 months from account opening on purchases and balance transfers. So 15 months typically is 16 billing cycles. So something to consider. If you have other personal Chase cards, you can move balances to the new card, and they will give you free money for 15 months at 0%, which is really nice. Yeah, as I said, you can move your limits from other personal cards to new card to profit for 0% for 15 months. So that is really nice. So these cards, they have no annual fee. Cashback points do not expire as long as your card is open. Keep tabs on your credit health. They have this thing called Chase Credit Journey, which is really cool. Anytime you get into any new bank, I definitely recommend signing up for whatever credit thing they have, because whenever you apply for a new credit card, that's just really, really cheap credit monitoring. So I have like 40 different things, and whenever I credit things that I've signed up for, whenever I sign up for a new card, I get emails and texts and notifications and app notifications and all sorts of stuff. And it says, hey, there's a change. So if anybody ever steals my identity, they probably won't get approved, because I'm always on the verge of not getting approved. But yeah, you have quick tabs on your credit health. All right, so Chase Freedom Unlimited has a DoorDash benefit, 3 months of Dash Pass, Lyft. So this is 2 videos in one, actually. I was going to make a separate video for this, and here's the second video. The $40 benefit for the Chase, Ink Unlimited, and Freedom Flex that nobody talks about. I don't even talk about this, but now I am, because I found out about it. So most people with the Chase Sapphire Preferred and Chase Sapphire Reserve know that you have quarterly $15 Instacart credits. The Reserve has the $15 a month Instacart credit. The Sapphire Preferred has $15 quarterly credit. Chase Freedom Flex, Freedom Unlimited, they also have a $10 quarterly Instacart credit as well. So not only is it a no annual fee card, but you have all sorts of credits. So JP Morgan Reserve, $15 a month. Sapphire Reserve, $15 a month. Sapphire Preferred, $15 a quarter. And then you start here. Freedom Card, that's the OG Freedom, $10 a quarter. Freedom Unlimited, $10 a quarter. Freedom Flex, $10 a quarter. Freedom Student, $10 a quarter. Freedom Rise, $10 a quarter. Slate and Slate Edge have no Instacart credits. But why not take advantage of it? So if you go on Instacart, each time use a different card. and you get $10 back. So that's really, really easy. What this credit looks like, so this is on one of the ink cards or the Freedom cards we have. So you see right here, we bought some stuff from Aldi's, which already has cheap prices to begin with, and you get a $10 credit on that. So that's really cool. There's also Instacart Plus, which it's one of those membership things where for each, if you have the Sapphire Preferred card, you get 6 months free. Sapphire Reserve, you get 12 months. And then any of the Freedom cards, you get 3 months free. Instacart / Chase, and then you plug in your card number, billing address, zip code, not a robot, hit save, boom, you get 3 months free at least. So, and you keep switching your cards, and then whenever you have a card that expires and then you get the new card, that's considered a new card, so you get another 3 months on that card because it's got a different expiration date. And if you go on Instacart, you'll see that they have all sorts of offers all the time. Home Depot, $10 off. El Rancho, $10 off. A lot of times they have $20 off. $20 off of Camping World Kohl's. A lot of the times they have some of my favorite, which is Costco and Sam's, $20 off. So that's really nice. So you get stacks on top of stacks. And here's another stack on top of that. If you don't use Instacart, you can use my referral code. You get another $10 free. And I get $10 free off of it as well. Here is the Instacart referral link. Get $10 if you haven't used that yet. So there's the link. I have a link in the description box down below, QR code, or you could always email at churningadventures@gmail.com. Is there any other way to get heavily discounted Instacart gift cards? Yes, there is. If you go to Costco.com, so you need a Costco membership for this, and you type in Instacart $100 e-gift card, you will see on a very frequent basis, $79.99. You can get up to 2 of those while supplies last, 2 per membership. So $158.98 for $200 worth of Instacart, which is really sweet and something you want to take advantage of. Also here, this is through Langley. You can get 10% off of Instacart gift cards. I made a video about this, and from what I understand, Langley has brought back their $1,000 in credit card funding. It's just called debit card funding. But if you put a credit card in there, it has worked for multiple people who have emailed me. So if you're interested in taking advantage of that, link is up here. They also have a really cool $50 get paid to shop bonus. Basically, if you do, I think 10 debit card transactions, you'll get $50 back. So that's really neat as well. So definitely want to take advantage of that. So bank account bonus central verdict, Chase Inc. Unlimited or Chase Infinite Loop Unlimited. Chase Freedom Unlimited, my bad. With 3% cash back, 0% for 15 months is definitely a winner in my book. Add this to a lot of the other benefits, no annual fee, and you'll see there's no reason not to get this card if you're under 524. Definitely take advantage of the ink cards first because those are much bigger bonuses. If you're under 524, you'd need to be under 524 to get the Chase Ink card. So if you're 424, you get an ink card, you'll still be 424. If you're 424 and you get a Freedom card, you'll be 524. So you can still get it. If you have any questions, please email me at churningadventures@gmail.com. Join me in taking advantage of this offer. I'm about to do the same thing myself. Move a bunch of limits over and take advantage of 0% for 15 months. I still have comments off for these videos, but if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms, email me. churningadventures@gmail.com. It's summertime. I'm a high school math teacher. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. The storm in the Gulf is heading towards the Houston area, but nonetheless, I'll get back to you as fast as I can. So today's question, where do the blessings of God begin? Jesus' first sermon, the Sermon on the Mount, mentioned Matthew chapter 5. He says, God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for him, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. The word for poor, there's 2 different words for poor. One of them is like you see somebody who they are looking for work. They're standing outside of different stores and they want to be hired. They have skills, they have ability. You hire them to do whatever and they could take care of, they can earn their keep. That's not this word. This word is just beggar who has nothing to offer except for an outstretched hand. That's the word poor. God blesses those who are poor. They realize that spiritually, bankrupt, nothing they can do besides realize their need for God, for his righteousness. There's we can compare ourselves to other people and say, hey, I'm better than this guy. Well, that's not the standard. We are spiritually bankrupt. We need to realize our need for God. That's the only way to get into the kingdom of heaven. Additional information on this, if you're interested, how to follow Jesus, get right with God, gotquestions.org, link in the description box down below. If you're still here with me, definitely appreciate it. Like the video if you appreciate profitable content on a consistent basis. Share this with anybody who would be able to benefit from it. Subscribe with bell notifications so you can be amongst the first to learn about such profitable content. With that, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace, and may God bless you.